Christian Yandex CYInterview covering Las Vegas and the world. If you have not already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel to keep up with everything we have going on here in Las Vegas and beyond. Some of you might know that baseball legend Willie Mays passed away earlier in June. He was 93 years old. Willie Mays, of course, is one of the great baseball players of all time. We will get to some of the great statistics in a minute, but before we get to that, there's an interesting story about Willie Mays and Las Vegas, and I'm here to tell you that story. So, to begin with, Willie Mays made a partnerships with Bally's Casino, which has locations in Las Vegas, of course, formally, and in Atlantic City. And at the Atlantic City property, of course, also at Bally's Park Place, they actually made a 4-chip casino set for the baseball legend that were released to the general public. They were $5 chips. To make a long story short, Willie made an autograph signing appearance here in Las Vegas at Bally's where he signed a bunch of pictures. And if anybody knows me, I'm very interested in lots of different collectibles and memorabilia and antiques in Las Vegas. And so I was able to obtain one of those signed 5x7s from someone who actually went to the signing. I'm going to hold that up for you so you can see that here. But yeah, this is an autographed picture of Willie Mays that was signed at Bally's Las Vegas Hotel and Casino, which is now, of course, formally Bally's Hotel and Casino, which is now, of course, the Horseshoe Las Vegas Hotel and Casino on the Las Vegas Strip. So, there's a lot of great stories about sports legends in Las Vegas. Of course, Joe Louis has a connection to Caesar's Palace, boxing legend. And, there were great fights, of course, among the likes of, Muhammad Ali and George Foreman and so many others. But, this is, of course, all prior to all the professional sports coming 7 years ago. But yeah, Willie Mays made appearances in Las Vegas signing autographs at Bally's. So, pretty amazing stuff. Lived to 93 years old. Of course, we're in the middle of baseball season, NHL, NBA, all done. Football season's a couple months away, but now this is time for baseball, golf, tennis, and a couple of other sports, the WNBA, of course, our Las Vegas Aces to shine. So, but this is the height of baseball, summer season or whatever. So thought it would be really interesting. But, if something hits my hot button and I'm really interested, I'm always happy to buy something that has an interesting story. And I'm glad to share it with you guys tonight. So that's what that is. So let's go over some of the statistics very quickly. From 1954 to 1966, Willie Mays was in contention every single year for the National League Most Valuable Player. Pretty incredible if you think about it. In the world of professional sports today, there's just so much talent. And, from year to year, you just never know who's going to be the popper or the surpriser. So, he was in contention, though, from 1954 to 1966. Every year for the National League Most Valuable Player. Then, of course, looking at another scenario and situation, in 1955, Willie Mays became the first player in Major League Baseball history to have 50 home runs and steal 20 bases in the same season. Again, pretty amazing feat, pretty amazing accomplishment. I don't think many of us have ever hit a home run or stolen a base. So he had 50 home runs and 20 bases in 1955. By the way, 1955, of course, Las Vegas history. The year the Dunes Hotel and Casino opened up, of course, now, of course, on that property land is the Bellagio. And then, of course, on the west side of town in 1955, the famous Moulin Rouge Hotel and Casino, which was only open for 6 months, opened, of course, this month, June 1955 as well. So pretty incredible stuff, looking back on it. There was a very interesting year in history in 1955. But yeah, so I purchased this 5x7 of Willie Mays, a signed picture that he signed here at Bally's Las Vegas Hotel and Casino. And I was glad I got to show that to you guys today. There's so many interesting things, if you come to Las Vegas in the collectibles market and in the antiques market, and they're absolutely worth pursuing, going down to different stores on the Las Vegas Strip, places in the Arts District and Antique Alley and the such. So, check them out, check the areas out, and, take home a piece of Las Vegas history. There's conventions for that as well, of course. There's multiple ones. We've talked with you about those here on CYInterview. Of course, the CCA convention just happened. The SNCC convention is in September. There's a lot of opportunities to pick up very cool stuff regarding Las Vegas collectibles and histories, much like this autographed Willie Mays 5x7 photo, for example. So I'm Chris Yannick for CYInterview. If you're a baseball fan, if you're a fan of CYInterview, if you're a fan of Las Vegas, of course, please like this video and please subscribe. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching this, and I will see you in the next one.